So wakati mihogo yetu inaiva, leo nimeona tuongelee hichi kitu kwa sisi ambao ni wazazi sasa hivi, na sana sana wazazi wa vijana balehe. And hichi kipindi kwa kweli kinatukumbusha kwenye psychology wanasema ukikutana na a certain situation inaweza ikatrigger the similar situation in the past, which happened in the past, and this is exactly what is happening to me, the way I see how I interact with my teenagers. I've got 2 teenager boys. Well, so what do I want to talk about today? I've been having a couple of incidences with my older teenager. He's 15 now, going to 16 soon. And they keep me wondering, kwa sababu nilivyokuwa, I think secondary school, tulikuwa na programs za sema naye, kwamba wazazi walikuwa sensitized to talk to their kids of what is happening, you know, wakati wa kubalehe and everything. Na wakati tunafanya zile program, I always vowed to myself kwamba mimi nitakuja kuwa parent ambaye nitakuwa naongea na watoto wangu. Okay? So now I'm a parent. What is happening? So specifically this incident happened like a month ago, kabla ya likizo. And it kept me wondering, tunazosema wazazi ongeeni na watoto, what do we mean, and what tools do we give to parents so that they can be able to communicate with their teenagers? Kwa sababu sema naye haina maana talk to them rather than communicate. And you know, communication is a two-way. You know, it's a two-way thing. So this thing happened to me, and I was like, God, when I dissected that situation, I found out that maybe I don't have enough tools, you know, of how to communicate with these teenagers. So ilikuwa a week ambayo watoto wangu wanafunga shule. Walikuwa wanatakiwa kwenda Jumatatu, Jumanne, Jumatano ndio siku ya mwisho. Mtoto mkubwa alipoenda Jumatatu, alivyorudi akanikuta nimekaa kwenye dawati langu nafanya kazi. Akaja vizuri tu, ananisalimia, "Asalamu alaykum mama." "Shikamoo mama." Kaimitikia. And then akawa ameinama hivi akaniangalia, "Mama, naomba nisiende shule hizi siku 2 zilizobaki." You know, African parents, or specifically a Tanzanian parent. So I was like, I turned to him, and then I looked up. You know, he's tall. He's taller than me these days. And I was sitting. He was even more taller. I was like, what? Why? Akaniambia kwa sababu nobody really is coming. Even teachers in classes, hakuna watu. He's in high school, and the way he where he anaposoma, the way wanaposoma sio kwamba mnakaa darasa moja and then mwalimu anakuja. No, in high school they have classes, certain lessons they are taking, so they move from one classroom to another. So it's the teacher who owns the classroom. Mwalimu ndo ana own darasa, anakaa ndani ya darasa kama mwalimu wa biology yuko ndani ya darasa lake. So wewe ukiwa na kipindi chako cha biology, you go. I think it's the same as us in university, yeah. So akaniambia nobody's coming really, kwenye madarasa hamna watu. I was like, lakini tumeambiwa, because a few weeks ago we received email from the principal alerting us parents that we should make sure that these kids go to school, because if you don't school, you are being checked as absent, and it's something, you know. And there's these days which they call them skip days, so we should be aware that those skip days are not legal, you know, hazikubaliki. Kwa hiyo aliponiambia hivi, nikamwambia, well, kama hawaendi, watu wengi hawaendi, just nenda tu mwanangu. You've got your phone, use your phone to do other things. He was not happy. mtoto alibadilika. I was not happy. Mama, but nobody is going. Mimi mama sasa nikaanza kupata reaction. Yes, nobody is going, but you're not everybody, you're not nobody, you are you. I even offered him, you know what, kama unaona uvivu, I will take you to school, because he uses school bus, but using school bus, it means you take more time, you have to get up more earlier, and the bus take around to go to school and all that. So if I take him to school, he won't wake up so much early, and he won't take that much time. So I offered him, you know what, I can even take you and bring you back to school if you want to, but please, my son, you have to go. He was not happy. He said, Mom, nobody's going. I said, okay, let me write to your counselor, because the counselor is the person whom students, they talk one-on-one, like a first interaction before the teachers for social well-being and all that. So I said, okay, I will write to the to the counselor and ask her if you can skip those days. Okay, so he went. But come in the morning, Tuesday, when I woke him up, actually his dad woke me up, because I saw him, he was not happy during dinner. So I sensed kwamba tayari amenuna kwamba nimemwambia kesho aende shule. Kwa hiyo in the morning nikamwomba baba yake amwamshe yeye, sio mimi tena. Kwa hiyo baba yake alienda kumwamsha, amelala. Baada ya muda hakuamka. After some time hakuamka. That day mimi nilikuwa natoka. Kwa hiyo nikaamka, nikajiandaa, nikaondoka. Niliporudi nikamkuta. I was so mad. You can imagine. I was mad big time. And now you can sense that now it was no longer about not going to school. Now it was about, I told you to go, but you haven't listened to me. Umenisikiliza, umenidharau. You know. But this is what I'm telling you after dissecting what happened. But at that moment, I was not aware. The only thing I knew that I was mad. I started telling him, you know what? You decided that you're not going to school, even though I told you to go to school. Sawa. From now on, don't be a friend to me. Don't come to me as things, mom this, mom that, showing me the things. He likes to show me things. He likes to remind me of what he was doing in Tanzania. You know, so I was like, you're not my friend from now on, because you're not doing what I'm telling you to do. So I said, no, from now on, I don't want interaction with you. So I was blah, 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 and then I went to do something, and then I went, I think it was in the afternoon, I had, nikaenda kulala kidogo. Nilipoenda kulala, nimelala, nilipoamka, babake akaniita, akaniambia mtoto ameamka, amenifuata. Ananiambia, baba, naomba msamaha, what I've done, tegemea kama nitafanya hivyo, lakini mimi shule, hakuna mtu anayeenda. Na nikawa sijisikii vizuri kwa sababu rafiki zangu watanicheka. Sasa wakikucheka kwani kuna nini? Baba, hapana, kwa sababu mimi sometimes wananicheka kwa sababu mimi ni mgeni, vitu vikili sivijui, na wanakuwa wananicheka sio leo tu, on some occasions, you know. Oh, okay. So akasema naomba msamaha, lakini naomba nisiende shule. So babake akaniita, akanieleza, na mimi nilipoamka, niliweza kuswali, mtoto akanifuata. Mama, samahani, I'm sorry. Nikamwambia, okay, what happened? Nikamwambia, sometimes wenzangu wananicheka kwa sababu mimi ni mgeni, na hii shule kwake ni mgeni, ni mara ya pili. From shule aliyoanzia ni shule nyingine, ni sehemu nyingine, na sasa hivi tulihamia sehemu nyingine. Kwa hiyo amehama tena, so he doesn't have friends ambao wameanzia nao kule, so new friends. Okay, so I said, okay, you talk to your counselor? No, I don't talk to her. Okay, so you know what, we have to call the counselor and tell the counselor of what happened and see you will go and then we'll tell the counselor. He was not happy. No, I don't want to go. Gosh, I was like, maybe there's something you're not telling me. But from what you're telling me, I don't see a problem if you not go. But because he insisted, and he told me that he's afraid of his peers would laugh at him, I took a step back. And by this time, now I said maybe the counselor has replied to my email, because I wrote to her, it was late, so I was expecting her to respond to the email in the morning. And so that day, the counselor I did not get the email from the counselor. So it was Tuesday the whole day, and he was supposed to go on Wednesday, and he said he was not going. He doesn't like to go. That was his stand. Okay, so I had to take a step back, and that's when something hit me, that my son actually came to me and asked that he wants to do this thing. He asked actually very politely. But me being a parent, and being a parent from another world, being raised in another way, I panicked. But even raised in another way, it's not really an excuse to me, because if I remember very well, even us, tulikuwa tunatega shule siku za mwisho, au siku ya mwanzo hatuendi. So I was like, he came to me, he asked me, he was telling me something. I was hearing what he was saying, but I was not listening. Yeah. So I think what I wanted to say is, tunapoambiana kwamba tuwe tunaongea na watoto, na sisi pia wazazi tunahitaji kuwa capacitated to be given those tools, those skills of how to communicate. Because for my case, I did not communicate it very well. So this is my story, and just few days I saw a post from my friend Pamela, my colleague Pamela, that she is actually doing coaching to parents and to young ones, and I thought that is a very brilliant thing to do, and I'm planning to do that as well, so that I can empower myself. I keep saying that I can talk to him. I've been talking to him. I will share with you some series of what happened, of how we navigate coming into a different country, of a different culture and all that. And I will share with you how I've been talking to him, because I'm saying talking to him because now I realize I was not communicating. I was just talking to him, and sometimes I'm hearing what he was saying, but I was not really listening to him. Well, thank you so much. Napenda kufahamu pia wewe una navigate vipi na kulea vijana, na vitu vipi vinatokea, na vitu gani naweza nikafanya nika improve zaidi, na wazazi wengine tuka improve zaidi. Thank you so much. Have a good